What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute, but had some family situations going on. Lost my auntie last week, and I got a few other people in my family that's sick right now with this whole coronavirus thing that's going on. But we got to keep pushing and all that stuff. But I want to make this video for this weekend. So we're talking Power Book 2. Anybody who knows me personally knows that, or if you've been on my Facebook page, you know that like Power is my joint. That's my favorite show like all time, to be honest with you. Well, the original Power anyway. I don't know how this Power Book 2 is going to go. And anybody else who knows me personally, we talk about Power, you know that Ghost has always been my favorite character. And by Ghost, I mean James St. Patrick, not this new Ghost situation or whatever all that's going on. But anyway, so Power Book 2 is supposed to premiere this weekend, this Sunday. Now I've heard some people. Now again, I kind of fell out with Power when they shot Ghost and they killed Ghost off in last season of the original Power in season 6. Now some people have said that I guess there's some leaks somewhere or whatever. I don't know. I did look for them. I couldn't find them. But I kind of want to wait anyway and watch it like with everybody else, so we can kind of go week by week. And plus, the quality is better when you watch it regular versus, catching some of the leaks and stuff like that. But anyway, there's some people who seem to think that because the show is called Power Book 2 Ghost Never Dies, that Ghost is still alive. Like James St. Patrick is still alive somewhere. Now, me personally, as much as I would love for that to be true, because again, Ghost is my favorite character. And that's not normal. Most shows I watch, the main character is not normally my favorite character. But it's normally some off dude or whatever, like the second or third most important character is normally my favorite guy. But in this show, Ghost is so good. I mean, he's been my favorite character from the start. And so some people seem to think he's still alive because they didn't show a body in season 6 of Power, and because he Ghost, they think Ghost might fake his death and all this other type of stuff and show up in Power Book 2 some kind of way. I personally don't believe that. As much as I would like for it to be true, I think Ghost is dead. I think in order for this show, about Power Book 2 to move and solely be about Tariq and stuff, I think you have to kill Ghost off. Because if Ghost is still on the show, people are going to want more of Ghost. So I think in order for it to succeed, they have to kill Ghost off. As sad as that is. And plus, I mean, listening to 50 talk about the show, I mean, he's talked about like how he wants the show to be like life equals like consequences and stuff like that. So either Tommy or Ghost had to die some kind of way. And for me, again, I like Tommy too, so I didn't want either one of them to die. But they chose Ghost and to try to move the show in a different direction. Now, like I said, I don't think he's alive. I think he's gone. But so moving on to Power Book 2, how I feel about it is, for one, I went back and forth about whether or not I'm gonna watch it because honestly, I hate Tariq. I cannot stand Tariq St. Patrick. Now, Michael Rainey, he's probably a wonderful young man. He probably is. I'm pretty sure he's a wonderful young man, and I don't have any issue with him as an actor. But Tariq St. Patrick, no, I can't stand that little boy. And so, honestly, I wanted him dead for the past, I don't know how many seasons. So, I don't know how Power Book 2, I don't understand how you're going to take a character that most Power fans hate anyway. I'm not the only one. Most Power fans hate Tariq. Just because how grimy he was or whatever. But to my understanding, we're supposed to, in Power Book 2, he's supposed to mature. Like, you're supposed to watch him and you see how smart he is. And you see how clever he is and stuff like that. And you watch him grow as a man, in the game and stuff like that. So, honestly, I mean, I love Power so much, I'm going to give it a shot. Even though I hate Tariq. I cannot stand Tariq, to be honest with you. But either way, so he's supposed to, he's carrying the show. And like I said, I don't really feel great about it because I think a lot of people hate him so much. We want to see him dead. But, well, I know I do. A lot of people want to see him off the show. But we'll see how, I'll give him a shot. We'll see how he becomes like the new Ghost. Because that's what that whole Ghost Never Dies thing means to me, is that there's always going to be somebody playing the role of Ghost. Not that James St. Patrick's still alive, but that, there's somebody playing the role of Ghost. So he's going to be like Ghost 2.0, I guess. But, we'll see how that goes. But other people in the show that I want to see, like their roles, is Mary J. Blige and Method Man. So apparently Mary J. Blige is supposed to play this lady. I think her name is supposed to be like Mo or something like that, or Monet or whatever. Now I'm ready to see her character because she's supposed to be ruthless. You know, she's supposed to be like a boss chick, to be honest with you. I think like she's supposed to be like Tasha was, but kind of like on another level, like on a higher scale or whatever. If I had to from what I've been reading about her and from what I've seen about her, if I had to compare it to somebody, it'd be like one of the women on like Queen of the South. You know, it's stuff like that, or like that type of boss type chick or whatever. She's supposed to be real ruthless and grimy. So I don't know if Mary J. Blige can act that well. I've never really seen her act in anything. But, you know, I mean, you give her a try, I guess. Because, I mean, Lala wasn't that great to start with. But she got better as the show went on. So, I'm down with, you know, giving people a chance, you know, to see how they do acting-wise. So, hopefully she does the role justice. And, you know, because I want to see her succeed. I'm a Mary J. Blige fan anyway. I like her, you know. So, that's the role she's supposed to play. Another guy I like, too, is the Method Man. And so, his role in the show, he's supposed to play a defense attorney. So I think he's going to be like the new Proctor or whatever, like the new Joe Proctor some kind of way. But I'm assuming from what I've seen, if he's going to be a defense attorney, he's probably going to have to deal with, you know, Tariq and probably Tasha to try to get her out of jail some kind of way, because I'm pretty sure she's going to find a way out, because they're not going to have Power Book 2 and have Tasha in jail the whole time, in prison the whole time. I already know that much. So she's probably going to find a way out, and I think Method Man is probably going to be the one to kind of figure that out, because he's supposed to be, you know, like I said, the new Proctor type of guy or whatever. So, and then when Tasha gets out, I'm pretty sure she's probably going to go on with this whole coaching Tariq the game type of stuff or whatever, which, you know, I'm not really a big fan of Tasha's anymore either, because I was at first. You know, I was Team Tasha for probably for the first, 4 or 5 seasons. But then, like, I realized, like, dealing with her, even though James did her wrong, yeah, he was wrong for cheating or whatever, I realized she didn't want anything better for James. She didn't want James St. Patrick. She wanted Ghost. She wanted to keep dealing drugs, and, you know, and Ghost, he had bigger dreams than that. You know, he didn't want to deal drugs for the rest of his life. But that's all she could see. That's all she wanted or whatever. And even though Angela was wrong in the way that they got together, Angela didn't want Ghost. She wanted James St. Patrick. She wanted, you know, him to be, you know, this upstanding citizen, the nightclub owner, the politician and stuff like that. She wanted that side. She didn't want to be, you know, him to stay in the drug business and all that stuff. So honestly, I kind of switched from being Team Tasha to Team Angela. And then as soon as I turned to Team Angela, they shot her and killed her. So saw how that turned out. So, I mean, I like Angela for 1 season and she died. Yeah, so that's my luck. The people I want to live end up dying, and the people I want dead still end up living. Just like Tasha's still alive, Tariq's still alive, Sax still alive. I want Sax dead too. So he done made his way to Power Book 2 some kind of way. So hopefully he'll get his issue, because he crooked too. So if the premise of the show is being like people must pay for their crimes, like again 50 have talked about that, you know, about, you know, there has to be some kind of consequence or whatever. Sack's just as dirty as they are. So honestly, he ought to be dead too some kind of way. So hopefully I get my wish here in Power Book 2, you know, some kind of way. So I think that's about all I want to talk about as far as the show goes. I'll be waiting on it this weekend. I'm off this weekend, so yeah, so we'll tune in and see how it is. Bring back Ghost, man. And by Ghost, I mean James St. Patrick. I ain't talking about this. I ain't talking about Tariq. I want him out of here. But anyway, I'll be tuned in this weekend. Thanks for watching. And like and subscribe if you hadn't done that already. Okay? All right. Talk to y'all later.